What is going on, YouTube people? Northeast Ohio Cards and Comics here. Still talking about the PWCC eBay shenanigans and drama. We've had a little bit of time to process this now. I'm going to post this Wednesday morning. I'm recording this Tuesday evening. PWCC has responded. I've had some additional thoughts on the matter. Some more information's come out. So I'll be going, this is backwards for you. If you want some more in-depth thoughts on this, I would have been live on Dakota's Sports Cards Anonymous stream on Tuesday evening. So you could circle back around and catch that video as well. So the timing's a little weird on this because of when I'm recording versus when I'm posting. Future people. So PWCC Response basically says, we don't know what you're talking about. They're taking legal action. The writing's on the wall. PWCC is going to be completely done with eBay. 100% done. I talked about this in yesterday's video. Let's not sit here and pretend that eBay actually cares about shill bidding. They're coming out looking like the heroes here. Like, sure, props to them for cracking down on this, but are you going to continue to crack down on it? Here's the thing. It's been made clear at this point. I've had a ton of different messages, done a ton of different people reach out, and other people have talked about this now. It's clear that PWCC was going to be leaving eBay or pulling a lot of business off eBay in the near future. Probably still a few months away, but it was heading that direction. All the writing was on the wall. PWCC already has Premier Auctions up and running on their site. And you could see the writing on the wall that they were going to start pulling more and more mid to lower end stuff and moving it onto their own platform. And they have a new platform launch coming. eBay is not stupid. They were going to lose. I see a lot of people saying, oh, eBay, look at them being the champion that we need, giving up all this PWCC revenue. They were going to lose the PWCC revenue anyway. It was going to be leaving, at least a majority of it. Maybe some stuff still went to eBay, but I think eventually everything was going to go onto their own platform to sell on. PWCC has been accused of this forever. Shill bidding. eBay clearly had a desk drawer with this envelope sitting in it, just waiting to go to it. And they probably have them dead to rights, I'm sure. eBay would not do this unless they absolutely have it. Now, PWCC says we have no clue what you're talking about. That very well could be the case. As I mentioned in Tuesday's video, it could be people shill bidding their own auctions to get higher prices. PWCC has no control over that, but it looks like shill bidding on eBay's end, and that's all eBay cares about. Whether they could tie it back to PWCC, I don't know that they care. But if PWCC has a higher than normal number of shill bids on their listings, then they could say, oh, you guys shill bid your auctions, you're gone. Even if, and I'm not saying that they have, don't get me wrong. But let's say PWCC has done nothing wrong to this point. eBay could easily build a case against them with shill bidding because PWCC can't control what the wild people do. If they want to shill bid their own stuff, they can. PWCC cannot stop that. Now, was PWCC shill building their own stuff? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. Could have been. Really don't know. We'll never know. Well, maybe we will if eBay is forced to put this stuff out in the open. PWCC is saying they're taking legal action against them or potentially taking legal action against them. It's over. It's done. I don't know what'll happen to the existing PWCC auctions that are running right now, but I know a lot of the buy it now listings have already been starting to get pulled, and you can't list anything new, obviously. So cool. eBay air quotes cracking down on shill bidding. Are they really? Or is this, hey, we can make them look really bad. We're losing the revenue anyway. And then we look like the white knights of the hobby. Oh, eBay standing up for everybody. And once again, cool. It's great that they did it. But let's not pretend that the reason that they did this was strictly to crack down on shill bidding. This was all PR, in my opinion. It was, they come out looking good because they crack down on shill bidding, and we get to take a major hit, PR hit, to PWCC before they are ready to launch their product. Because now PWCC said they were caught unaware by this, which I bet they were. eBay probably kept this under wraps and wanted to spring it on them, because now PWCC is left scrambling, trying to figure out and play damage control. Clearly, their site's probably not ready yet. You could guarantee there's going to be a lot of programmers and coders making a lot of overtime the next few weeks to get that thing ready. They said Premier Auctions will continue, and then from there, all marketplaces on its new platform, and has confidence the benefit will bring the buyers and sellers. Sure, maybe. But regardless, PWCC is now on the back foot, whereas they're on the defensive and eBay is on the offensive. So that's what this was really all about. Let's not pretend that eBay is, the champion of causes and cracking down on shill bidding. If they are, okay, there's no way PWCC was the only one doing this. We all know the illusions, the other big consigners, and that they do shill bidding too. So when are they getting drug out to the firing line? Guess what? They're probably not going to be. Everyone's going, where's Probstein? How come he's not on here next? I would be shocked. I would be absolutely shocked if anyone else gets pulled into this. This was a targeted strike at PWCC. This was, they should teach a class on this in business PR, marketing, and strategy in college about what they did here to execute this against PWCC. They come out looking great. PWCC comes out looking ugly. They put PWCC on the back foot. Because let's be honest, PWCC was the biggest seller of sports cards. Period. Full stop. Done. They sold more on eBay than anybody else. And if they leave eBay, a lot of people had stuff vaulted with them and would migrate over to their new seller platform, which I would bet would have lower seller fees than what eBay does. Everyone that's attacking eBay is going after the seller fees. You see MySlabs, 1% fees. StarStock, 5% fees. I don't know what PWCCs are for Premier Auction, and I don't know if they were going to update that stuff when they end up launching their new thing. But I can guarantee they will aggressively go after seller fees when they launch their new thing. They're going to have to now. If they weren't before, they're really going to have to now, because they're going to have to win people back. I've gotten a lot of messages today about people pulling all their stuff out of PWCC for the time being. Not saying that they wouldn't put it back, but they want control over it until everything sorts itself out. So we'll see what ends up happening with there. So who's the winners here? PWCC is the clear loser, and it's not even close. The hobby in general is a winner and a loser. It's a winner because this does get rid of shill bidding. It's a loser because it's just more market disruption and drama and lack of confidence and all that stuff in the whole ecosystem. The big winner is eBay. They look like the Golden Knights. The other big winner is, I mentioned this just a second ago, the hobby is a winner here because, if nothing else, anyone else that is participating at any level in shill bidding is now going to look in the mirror and be like, welp, they went after PWCC, they'll go after anybody. So, if someone was still doing something shady and they're, have a serious business built around this, I have to imagine they're going to look at themselves in the mirror tomorrow and be like, we should probably stop that like yesterday. So maybe it does curtail shill bidding a little bit at the other auction, at the other consignor / auction houses. Because if they'll take on PWCC and kick them to the curb, they'll kick anybody to the curb. The other winners here are the other consigners. Probstein, PC Sports Cards, there's a bunch of them. Four Corners or whatever, I forget all of them. But they're the big winners because people that want to consign to eBay will now be more likely to use them than send the PWCC. The sneaky winner here, and they had a great marketing ploy today. Who would have thought? Just perfectly well timed. Golden Auctions. Golden Auctions launched a thing today about free vaulting services for life or something. If you do something, I didn't really look at it, but let's not pretend that Golden Auctions isn't also going to try to launch their own selling platform. They are part of Collectors Universe, which owns PSA, which owns WADA, which owns a bunch of other things, and also owns Golden Auctions. You can 100% bet that on a whiteboard somewhere, there is Golden Auctions auction house online selling platform revamped 2.0 because their current one kind of sucks. Never bought anything on there, but it's jank as hell just to go on there to look at stuff. But you have to imagine Golden wants to build a PWCC like product with the backing of PSA, where you get your cards graded by PSA. They go straight to the Golden Vault. They don't even have to come back to you, and the whole 9 yards. That's got to be on a roadmap somewhere down the line for sure. So Golden's a low-key winner here. And like I said, smart marketing ploy by them today to all of a sudden have free vaulting services all over Instagram. So, those are my general thoughts, having sat on this for, a few hours for you guys and girls a day or so. And like I said, I've heard from multiple people, this was 100% a preemptive strike. It really had nothing to do. Shill bidding was the excuse. Shill bidding is what they used to make the strike. This was more about the preemptive strike from eBay to attack PWCC than it was about PWCC having shill bidding. That's absolutely the bottom line of what's going on here. And boy, I wouldn't want to work for PWCC right now. I cannot imagine the customers, as someone that works in customer service and account management, I could not imagine the emails, phone calls, and headaches that they have to be going through today and tomorrow and yesterday and the next week. So I'm sure this will be an ever evolving situation. We will see where it goes from here. But those are my thoughts on the matter. Yes, cool. eBay crackdown on shill bidding. Yes, it sends a message across the selling platform. Hey, don't do shill bidding on our platform. We got rid of PWCC. We'll get rid of everybody. But let's not pretend that this was just about the shill bidding. I guarantee you, eBay had this information for a while and was just waiting for the right time. They probably have a folder on everybody, and you poke the bear, and then they go into their little their little vault of information that they have on everybody and go, look what we got, bye. So that's my thoughts on this matter. I'm curious for your thoughts and opinions, having you people have all slept on this now and had a day for it to marinate. Once again, I'm curious if people are pulling their cards out. Like I said, I heard from a few people that them and people that they know are rapidly trying to get their inventory off of PWCC. A lot of people have said they'll put it back on there, but they want it in their hands until they see what happens. Not being able to post your stuff from sale to sell on some sort of platform, and your things just sitting in the vault is not going to sit well with people. And it's probably going to take them some time to get this new platform up and running. So they're going to take a big hit in the meantime. Let's not also forget, and I mentioned this in yesterday's video, the hobby has a short memory. PWCC could still rally and come back. It might take them a little bit of time. It might be a year or so. It might be longer. But this is not the first time PWCC's had a scandal. They're under investigation from the FBI for trimmed cards. That was 2 or 3 years ago. How many people talk about that today? Next to none. So let's not pretend that, they haven't had a little bit of a, not so nice shine on them for a while now, but everyone praises them nowadays. And like I said, I've never used PWCC, so I personally I cannot lend any firsthand experience one way or the other. I am intrigued by the platform. I absolutely am. I will be curious to see what they do and if it's a good selling platform. And I would at least look at it, but they're going to have to put some aggressive measures in place to gain market share back and trust back. Ultimately, in the end, in the long term, that's a win for us. If PWCC launches their new selling platform with 3% seller fees and StarStock has 5% seller fees and My Slabs has 1% seller fees, and more stuff starts sliding off eBay to alternate selling platforms, Gold launches theirs with low seller fees, maybe that forces eBay's hand to get rid of the 10% on it, on collectibles anyway, and drop it to 5 or something like that. I don't know. But if that ends up happening because of competition, then that's good for us as a community as a whole. Competition is good. It breeds new initiatives, new features, and people price warring to gain business. That's good for us. If this causes a fee war and people keep cutting fees to be cheaper than the other guy, everyone wins there on our side, not on their side. So, curious for your thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. The quest for 2K or 10K continues. And we will catch you guys and girls on the next one. I had a bunch of videos planned, and everything got screwed up now because of this. So I don't know what the next thing out will be because who the hell knows what's going to happen next. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.